Hey everybody, welcome back to the DWF baby! Today we're doing a little bit of a special episode, something that I don't normally do, but something I actually had so much fun doing. I would love to do this again. So if you guys want me to do this for your channel, please let me know. Just send me pictures of your rosters and the championships you want to use. But ACWSM asked me in the comments if I could build a roster for him with the characters and championships he had. So, ACWSM, shout out to my UK fans, especially ACWSM. You've been here since the beginning. You're an OG. Appreciate ya. Really loved this idea. Thank you for letting me have the opportunity to do this. I'm so grateful for being able to do this. So, guys, that's what we did today. We built a roster here for ACWSM's channel using the characters that he has available and the championships that he wanted to use. So let's kind of break down what we've got going on here. In the back for Battling Blue UK. I don't know what your champion or what your two different brands are called, but I'm going to call it Battling Blue UK and Pink Punch UK. That's how we're going to do this. So for Battling Blue UK, we have a secondary title, which is the TNT title. We put that on Brock Lesnar. We have the main title, which is Big Gold. We threw that on Bobby Lashley. Then for Pink Punch UK, we have the main title of the WWE title with Kevin Owens. And we have the backup or secondary title, which is the new NXT title, the new colorful one that we put on Drew McIntyre. Then we also have our tag titles here, which are the Winged Eagle titles. You guys know I love the Bullet Club, so we kind of brought back the Bullet Club. ACWSM, if you have a third one that you could do like a triple championship, I think that would be awesome. And I'll get into that in a little bit here. So guys, we put the TNT title on Brock Lesnar because how do you have Brock Lesnar on a roster and not just let him have the strap? I mean, put the King of the Mountain on the top of the mountain and let someone fight him off of it. So we've got Brock Lesnar out here with the TNT title, and fighting for that title, we've got Malachi Black, Darby Allin, Goldberg, and of course, LA Knight. Yeah. So I think this could be a really good match, and I would love to see, oh man, Prime Goldberg versus Prime Brock Lesnar would be, I think, awesome. Or even LA Knight and Brock Lesnar. Those are the two I'm pulling for to be able to take Brock Lesnar on in a one-on-one for the TNT strap. I think that would be, I mean, Darby Allin and Malachi Black, I think they'd be fun to fight each other. They could be fun. They would definitely be fun to fight Brock Lesnar, but I think Goldberg or LA Knight would just be like, that would be next level for me personally. But this is the kind of the group I have here to duel it out. Maybe you do a tournament style, or you just do a fatal four-way. However you want to do it, have a good match to go up against Brock Lesnar, the current TNT champion. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I mean, anyone could win it, right? It's wrestling. It's unpredictable, especially with action figures and stuff. You know, you don't have to go off real life personas, real life story. Any of that stuff. I kind of mix a little bit in with mine just for fun and relevancy, but you don't have to. It's your action figures. You can do whatever you want with them. Moving right on, we've got Bobby Lashley with the big gold. Again, when I said put the king on the mountain, put the king on the mountain, right? Bobby Lashley, I think, is one of the more underrated wrestlers. I think he is so good. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's a bias. I don't know. I like Bobby Lashley a lot. He is one of my, especially growing up, he was one of my absolute favorite wrestlers when I was younger in the mid to late 2000s. I loved watching Bobby Lashley wrestle. Not much has changed. I still really like him. He unfortunately was in a bad storyline with Rusev and Lana, and I think that killed a lot of anything that he had. So that was just a bad story. And luckily they moved on from it. I mean, Liv Morgan was also in that story, and she came out just fine. Bobby Lashley was just more involved, so I think it may have suffered from that a little bit, but any stinking ways. Moving right along, put Bobby Lashley at the top of the mountain, fighting for that championship. We've got 5 contenders down here. We've got Gunther, Braun Breaker, Edge, Jeff Hardy, and Cody Rhodes. You can't tell me this wouldn't be a banger match. This would be awesome. I would love to see this. If we had Prime Edge in here, there's no shot Edge would win this. He was basically like a more modern Eddie Guerrero, right? Like cheat to win. That was his whole his whole thing. But Judgment Day Edge, he's aged, he's wised up, he's calmed down a bit, he's more respectable of a wrestler. That doesn't mean he can't win this. It's just going to be a lot tougher if he doesn't dig back into the rated R superstar. You know what I'm saying? But man, I would love this match for real. Like, make these guys duel it out. Oh my gosh. I would almost Extreme Rules this match. I think I would. I would make this an Extreme Rules match. Unfortunately, I think that gives a disadvantage to someone like Braun Breaker and Gunther. I think that would give them a slight disadvantage. I think Edge and Jeff Hardy would take full advantage of a Extreme Rules match. Cody could, he could be tossed in the mix of that. I think he's got some Extreme Rules left in him. But honestly, if Gunther and Braun Breaker just beat the crap out of everybody, the Extreme Rules doesn't really matter. Who has time to get to their ladder and table if you've got just human wrecking balls in there destroying the place? Regardless, this would be an excellent match, and any one of these 5 would be an excellent fight for Bobby Lashley. That's what I'm saying. This was probably one of my favorite matches to kind of put together. I think this would just be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Moving right along, we've got the tag team champions here who would be representing both brands. I think is how ACWSM would want to do it. But you've got Kenny Omega in your corner too. So you've got the Bullet Club here with 3 of its the founding leader, second leader, and Kenny was the 3rd or 4th leader. I think he was the 4th leader, because didn't Adam... I don't remember. Any stinking ways. You've got... Once Finn and AJ were gone, I followed a little bit for Kenny, but didn't pay as much attention to Bullet Club. I was on to bigger and better things. So we've got Bullet Club here, and the reason I would say if you have a 3rd belt to make this a trios championship is because look at these are the competitors I thought would be excellent to fight these guys. You've got the Bloodline with the Usos and Solo, and you've got the Shield reunited, back together. Just, oh man, tell me that wouldn't be fun to watch. You cannot tell me that wouldn't be fun to watch. And you know what? Maybe even do like a... No, I don't like the triple tags. Those are where you can tag in from another team. I don't like that. So maybe do a tornado tag with all 3 groups in the ring at once. I think that would be pretty good. Or just have these 2 factions fight it out to go take on the Bullet Club. The Shield versus the Bloodline versus Bullet Club, or either one to go fight Bullet. I think that would be a lot of... I don't know. Every team has its like perfect... well, I mean... Yeah, every team has like its perfect person. I think one team is a little more stacked than the other. I think the Shield is probably the most stacked team. Maybe, I don't know. Bullet Club's pretty... I don't know. It's tough. It is so tough. Because Jimmy and Jay are kind of the same... brawler type. Finn and AJ are kind of the high flyer scrappers a little bit. And I feel like... So Solo and Roman are the powerhouses, right? They're just the powerhouses there. Seth is a little bit of a brawler, a little bit of a, like, technician, kind of. Or he used to, Shield Seth. Dean Ambrose is just a straight brawler. There's no denying that. I don't know. I think this would just be a fun match here. You guys let me know what you think. Moving right along, we've got you know what? Let's come back to Kevin Owens. That's the main title. So moving right along, we've got Drew McIntyre with the secondary title of the NXT strap. Who better to fight for the NXT strap than Triple H and Shawn Michaels, the founder of NXT and then the current leader of NXT. But also, let's throw in The Rock and Randy Orton. Let's get all the legend status out here. You've got these monsters of just titans of the industry fighting for this NXT strap. None of them have held it. So why not have them all fight for a title that they've never held? So I just think that would be... who doesn't want to see more Shawn versus Triple H, Rock, Randy Orton? Who doesn't want to see something like that? This was like... I tried to save as many of the legends as I could for this, just because this is epic. And then Drew will have the match of his life going against one or all of these legends, depending on how you want to do that over there, ACWSM. If this is, you want to do like just have Drew come in a gauntlet and, hey, we're going to run the gauntlet against these guys. Good luck, Drew. I don't think you would make it through the gauntlet with these four. I don't believe that would be possible for you. But, hey, it's action figure wrestling. Anything can happen. Maybe these guys aren't legends in your show. Maybe they aren't. Maybe they aren't as good as they... Maybe they're all jobbers. Who knows? You can do whatever you want with your show. It's your figures. You do what you want. Play it how you want. Based off of their real life careers, I just thought this would just be an absolute smash match to have these four competing for Drew's title. Now we can move on to Kevin Owens and his WWE title, where we have Sami Zayn, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan Danielson, Kofi Kingston, and Ricochet. And don't sleep on this, because this is the other one I had the most fun putting together. I was thinking, who would I want to be as the WWE champion? Who do I want to have the title on my second brand? Who do I want to hold the main title? And Kevin Owens came to my head pretty quickly, just like, Kevin Owens, that just sounds good. I mean, honestly, anyone out here could be champion on any brand. They really could. But I'm trying to think who would be, like, the champions I have. I see some of them retaining titles, but I also see people losing titles. Kevin Owens is one who I think could lose his title. So, of course, you have Sami Zayn in there. The Kevin Owens-Sami Zayn match would be an absolute classic. But Daniel Bryan, as we just knocked over Casey Jones, and I think we lost something. Oh, no. Any stinking ways. I'll set him up later. You have Daniel Bryan in there. I think Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship could also be an amazing match. I think Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens could be an amazing match. I think Ricochet versus Kevin Owens could be possibly my favorite matchup here. CM Punk versus Kevin Owens would also be amazing. Like, I really like having to get outside of my own head a little bit and build matches based off of like so when I first started doing this, just so you guys know, I started with the main championships. I started with Bobby Lashley because underrated guy. I think he deserves to be a main roster champion. I started with Kevin Owens. Well, I kind of started with the tag teams. Let me go back. I started with the tag teams and came up with this triple threat idea and then plugged them in and then went right to main roster champions and built out the people fighting for it. Now, could we have Jeff Hardy fight Kevin Owens? Could we have Edge fight Kevin Owens? We could, but I think these guys match better for Bobby Lashley. Because, like I said, I think this group here doing a Extreme Rules match, that's the icing on the cake right there. That is the icing on the cake. These guys here, you could throw them in any match. I would like to see a Hell in a Cell match, maybe. with these 5 competitors. But then at the end of the Hell in a Cell match, whoever wins immediately fights Kevin Owens. Like, Kevin Owens will come out immediately with the title on the line. Whoever wins is going to have to fight him tired. Which means Kevin Owens could very easily win. Or could there be some sort of alliances formed that, hey, interfere with this a little bit. Help trip Kevin Owens up. Get a couple shots in on him so I can go in and try and take that title. If I do, you get the next shot at the title. Who knows? Who's to say? But I think any of these guys versus Kevin Owens could be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Like I said, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, that's was my first thought. I'm like, but we've seen it. Do we need more? Yes, we do. But what if we had CM Punk versus Kevin Owens? I think that could be an awesome, awesome, awesome match. What if we had Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens? That could also be great. What if Sami Zayn helps Kevin Owens? What if Sami Zayn's out here just to injure people because he's helping Kevin Owens? And then someone's even more injured, so they have to form an alliance, because then it almost becomes like a tag match for Kevin Owens' title. You know what I'm saying? So if Sami Zayn's out here and he's trying to break Daniel Bryan's knee, and Daniel Bryan teams up with Ricochet, he's like, hey, look, Sammy's out here, he's trying to cheat this. He's actually helping Kevin Owens. These two team up. It's like, look, help me defeat Sami Zayn. Whichever one of us pins Kevin Owens, or Sami Zayn whoever pins Kevin Owens for the title, keeps it, then you get next dibs. Let's say Ricochet pins Kevin Owens, gets the title. Okay, Daniel Bryan, you get the next shot at the title. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm just talking here. And you guys also know the Kofi CM Punk history. Punk kind of brought Kofi in and recognized the potential and everything. So I thought that would be fun on the teaming line, in the way that I don't think they've ever publicly had like a team, but Kofi and Punk are pretty close. At least in the beginning they were close. Punk saw the potential, brought in Kofi, all that. So maybe there's a team up over here. It's like, Kofi, you go ahead, pin KO, it's your time. Go win that title. Punk holds off Sami Zayn. Kofi goes and pins KO. I don't know. Look, I'm throwing it out there, guys. But any stinking ways. Long story short, this is the rosters I've drafted. Very long story. This is the rosters I've drafted for ACWSM. I hope you enjoyed this. I had so much fun making this. Guys, if you want me to do a roster for you, please, 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 leave in the comments somewhere. Put something on your community page. Tag me in it. And then leave a comment to let me know. That way I can go check it out. And I would absolutely do one of these for you. Hopefully there's some good ideas in here, something you like. Hopefully there's something that inspires other people's stories. But like I said, just that thinking outside the box of my normal roster and getting into other people's rosters a little bit. This was so much fun for me. This was a creative project for me, and I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So if you guys have any recommendations, if you wanted me to do this with your roster, please, please, please let me know. Let me know what you guys rank these rosters out of 10. Is this a 10 out of 10? Is this a 5 out of 10? Is this a 1 out of 10? Did I do a terrible job? Does all this need to be switched up and rearranged? Why didn't I put Shawn Michaels and Triple H up here against Bullet Club? I just thought this would be cooler. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I want to see these guys go at it. That's a fatal 4-way right there. Could it be better? Maybe. I could tweak a couple things here and there, make it more interesting, but I really like the way this all kind of came together. Now this match, I'm not going to lie, I really did focus on these two going after Brock Lesnar, and I didn't think Malachi Black or Darby Allin would be such a great matchup against Brock Lesnar, because I'm so focused on one of these two. That's on me. I probably could have planned that a little bit better, but I would honestly love to see either one of these guys go against Brock Lesnar. The more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Malachi Black versus Brock Lesnar would be awesome. That would be a banger. I'd love to see that. Darby Allin versus Brock Lesnar, sounds like a squash match, but Darby Allin holds his own in a lot of fights that sound like squash matches. He holds his own really well. So, I mean, if we're doing old man Goldberg versus old man Brock Lesnar, let's just scrap that now. We don't need another one of those. We don't need to see that. But if you've got prime Goldberg, prime Brock, bring it on. That would be so awesome. And like I said, Malachi Black, I don't know if he's even reached his prime yet. Like, he's so good. I don't know if he's reached his prime yet. Same with Darby Allin. Like, they're either in their prime or they're about to hit their prime. But regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it over here. Merry Christmas to everyone. I might try to get another video out tomorrow before Christmas or on Christmas Eve. So hopefully you guys will have a very Merry Christmas. Again, we're going to be doing a live stream on Saturday, the 28th, I believe. We're going to be doing a live stream. So if I have any new figures, I think I have one or two that my wife asked me if I wanted. So I think I have one or two coming, but we can take a look at them then. I'd love to hear what you guys got for Christmas and everything. Hopefully you're getting some good figures for your collection. And like I said in the last video, it doesn't even have to be action figures like wrestling related. It can be anything. It could be just Fortnite figures, which I have one, but I'm interested in finding out more about those Fortnite figures. I have a Peely because I love Peely. He's just like the coolest Fortnite character to me. Just a banana that runs around with guns. That is so cool. But anyway, guys, I would just love to hear what you got. Video games, action figures, new clothes that you've been looking forward to, like a new pair of shoes. I'm looking forward. I've got these Crocs on right now. The only problem is they take in a lot of water. These are the ones that are like felt lined or whatever. So I think I'm getting a new pair of Crocs. Just because these were supposed to be my indoor Crocs, but I still wear them outside. So that's my fault. And now they're kind of soaked and just need to be thrown out. So any stinking ways. Hopefully you guys, I hope you guys all have a very wonderful and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you before the end of the new year. I'm going to try and get one more video out for you guys. Like I said, I hope tomorrow or Thursday or Tuesday at the latest. But hopefully we can get something out for you just to really kick off your holidays with a bang. You know, you guys are probably already on holiday vacation and everything now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy this time off. Have a wonderful time with your family. Stay blessed, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.